Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. So I have just spent what's felt like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes loading up this trailer, and you can see we do have a fairly significant amount of chilies, garlic and spring onions. But there's more to come because we're not actually selling these until January. It's only November right now. The reason for this is because we are waiting for that best price. There's no point in selling when the price isn't at its best. So yeah, we're going to keep storing more and more as they get produced, but of course we need to get to January today, and that means going through December. But we can't just let things get out of control, so I need to look after Dave, who is our horse over there, and I need to make sure that all of the other productions which we have going are well fed with water and whatever other inputs they require, such as the sawmill there, which requires wood. Now I actually do have more wood. It's lurking behind the greenhouse or the polytunnel just over there, so we'll have to bring some across if it requires it, although it might not require it because I did fully feed that sawmill with dead wood from a contract about 2 episodes ago, so it might be okay. But I'm just going to top up this greenhouse because this is clearly generating a lot of money for us. We haven't actually got the money yet, but we can see the potential money on that trailer. So there we go, that's that. We should get some more mushrooms. Well, actually, the mushroom production seems to have slowed down, so I don't know if that reduces as the production gets older. That would seem weird, but I don't feel to be getting as much from that as I used to. Maybe it's just the time of year. Yes, okay, so the sawmill. Let's have a quick look at the sawmill's information. Make sure everything's going well. Yes, it's still got 12,000 litres of wood. Mushroom has got plenty of water. Greenhouse got plenty of water, and the rice saplings have got plenty of water. I'm actually going to change that to... oh, it's already on selling, okay. Yes, the money is coming in naturally from that. So Dave is okay for today. Dave has been ridden and cleaned, so Dave doesn't require anything else, which means we can move on to December and look after him in December. Just going to put the combine here. Right, because yeah, I'm almost certain that we don't have anything else to do. I suppose we do have fertilising in the grass fields, come to think of it. Field number 31 doesn't need to be touched until April, when we drill it with rice. Yes, 27 and 39, they do require fertiliser, as you can see. It can easily wait until the spring, but I guess as we are sort of waiting now for various different things, we might as well just get that done. So I would drop off the drill, I would attach to the spreader, and we'll spread fertiliser. It won't take long at all. We may need to buy some more fertiliser because we only have 170 litres. I hope that is enough. I think it is enough. Oh, we've got a little bit in that shed actually. But yeah, I think that is enough for this field. We'll keep the bit in the shed as backup. Yeah, it actually consumes it quite slowly, but as you can see, plot 27 is having its final application of fertiliser, which is imperative to getting that really good yield of hay or silage, depending on what we're going to do, or just grass. I don't tend to just do grass, I tend to either wrap it or dry it. Grass bales do have a tendency to rot. Okay, let's go over to the other field. I will buy probably 2 bags. Yeah, I think 2, because we know that there's money coming in very soon in this episode. I think we'll get 2 bags of fertiliser. Two bags of fertiliser. They still don't get along, seemingly. So this field actually won't take that much, but it's going to be very handy to have this for when we come to fertilise the other fields, such as the rice field. Okay, good. Okay, just got to avoid those cars, and then we can spread the field. Let's go. Yeah, it really is fast. I think buying this spreader with that wide spreading unit was a really good idea. It also makes it a lot easier to do lime. You can do lime without it, but it is so slow because the working width is so narrow. Yeah, you've really got to have those extra wide spreaders. And then we'll rest. There'll no doubt be a load more pallets of chilies and stuff, but that's fine. The more the better, because obviously we're going to just stick that trailer through the sell point in one go, and it's going to be hopefully one big lump sum payment, and the bigger the number, the more exciting it's going to be, and the further we're going to progress. But if you missed the previous episode, I was working in this field. I produced a lot of silage bales, in fact 35 in total between the two fields. This one 25, 10 on the other one. And it's going to pay off. It really is going to pay off, although we are going to be using most of that, if not all of it, as food for the buffalo. The buffalo shouldn't be in the field. I did actually go through this in more detail in the previous episode, but because we can't afford the 200 and something thousand pound enclosure with the milking parlour, they do need to stay outside and they're not supposed to. So I'm feeding them silage and hoping for the best. I really hope they're okay. With a bit of luck, this will be the only winter when they have to stay out, and I just hope they make it through okay. I don't know. I don't think this game has the ability for animals to die, and I really hope it doesn't. So with a bit of luck, they'll just be fine. Their productivity will no doubt be zero, but they're not even productive at the moment anyway, so it doesn't even matter. They're not producing milk and they're not reproducing, so yeah, there shouldn't be any problem at all. Yeah, we don't have a cover for this. You can get a cover. I think you have to have the extension though to have the cover, but it would be good to not have the rain going directly into the hopper. And it's too tall to fit into that shed because of the spreading unit on the back. Yeah, we do have the bale shed. Maybe I should just put it in there. We are still saving up for another shed. Of course, I am building that shed, but that is totally on hold because we cannot afford the materials to finish it. And even if we could, that would be taking the money away from other projects. So we need to just really wait, I think, until we can afford the cement factory, and then we can just get the cement produced, and it won't really cost us a penny. Just a lost sale because we won't be selling the cement. Okay, there we go. So that's undercover. Let's get over to the house. We will sleep. And I think everything is in order. I don't think we have any issues. Oh yeah, Daggerwin. Daggerwin! You need to have a bit of food. There you go, Daggerwin. I don't actually know where Daggerwin is. Daggerwin always... That's not Daggerwin's name. How'd you rename him then? I went up to him before and I asked him if I could rename his name, but it wouldn't let me. And now I've lost Daggerwin altogether. Come on, Daggerwin. Usually when I feed him, he's around. Okay, well, hopefully Daggerwin has turned up by tomorrow. Oh, no, don't want to encourage Daggerwin onto the road. He'll be around, he's safe. The workshop staff look after him, so he'll be safe. I have full faith in them. Right, so first check is of course going to be Daggerwin, but then water buffalo. Let's check up on the water buffalo to make sure they're okay. We can put the time to times 30. And there are our new offers. New special offers. I don't think anything there is really what we're not really looking for anything. It would be good to get an animal transport trailer, but the thing is, we can't afford it. We just can't afford it at the moment. The money needs to go elsewhere. Ah, well, the food has gone, which means Daggerwin has been back. It is strange. I do normally see him. Oh, there he is. Daggerwin, hooray. So can I rename you now? Oh, are we just sticking with this other name then? Okay. Well, if you want. You're always Daggerwin to me. Yeah, so what do we get? How many more have spawned over here? These have been produced over many months, so we might not have that many. 3, one of each. Nice. Yeah, so that's all good. That's all going well. was supposed to be checking up on the water buffalo second, but I sort of just... That was sort of not en route, but en route, if you know what I mean. Ah, there's snow in the forecast. Well, the good news is they are still here, and in fact, they have grown. They're not only just here, but they've grown. They're actually standing normally now, as if they haven't got some kind of bowel trouble. This is good news. They are growing up. So this is what this is all about. We are trying to... They're very happy. They're extremely happy. Look at the bouncy little things. Yeah, this is the whole point of this open pasture. The idea is just to get them to grow up. I'm buying them at 0 months as babies, and then when they're old enough to reproduce and to produce milk, they're hopefully going to go into the milking parlour and the indoor enclosure. Of course, we'll still bring them out here in the pasture. It's not the end of the great outdoors for them. They're very pampered animals. And as a huge animal lover in real life, I just couldn't bear to just trap them inside, even though it's a game. No, they have to be outside. And yeah, it's just so nice to see that they are growing up, looking very good. They look extremely happy. Here comes one now. Hello. Hello, water buffalo. Right, I probably shouldn't keep shining a torch in their eyes, but that is all going very well. Right then, so next stop is Dave. Now, Dave was never my first stop because I know that Dave has got everything he needs, and he can probably have another hay bale in just a minute. Yeah, he's got loads of food. And here he is. Now, there's no point cleaning him first, and he's not actually that dirty, but riding is back to 0%, as you would expect. It's a new month, so you need to ride him again. So let's go, Dave. We will we'll go a different way. We will go this way, because last time we went through the forest, which was lovely. I do like to go to the forest. But I think this time we'll take Dave to the sea. Dave can go on the beach. I'm sure it is a lovely experience for horses to be able to run down a sandy beach, and it is going to be Dave's first experience of that today. If you are new to the horses, if you take a look at the top left hand side, you'll see it says riding, and it's going up 28, 29%, 30%. This is because you do need to ride them daily. That's a bit steep, Dave. We're going to have to go around. We'll go this way. Yeah, got to get it to 100%. He's going to be way above 100% today. Of course, it will max out at 100. But yeah, it's really not that difficult. I suppose if we had 11 horses, which is the capacity of the stable, yes, it would take, well, 11 times longer. Oh, Dave. Whoa, Dave. Dave, you went through a rock. That's weird. That rock had no collision. I think it's safe to say that Dave is very excited about visiting the seaside. Ah, here we go. Careful, Dave. Wow. That's some enthusiasm. Yeah. It must be actually really amazing. Riding a horse on a sandy beach in the snow. At Christmas time. It is December. Well, Dave's loving it. His riding is maxed out for today, but he's going to need a good clean, because no doubt he's getting pretty sweaty. Do not drive too deeply into water. Are you calling Dave a machine? Well, I guess he is 1 horsepower, but still. Right, Dave, let's get back. It's actually mesmerising riding into the snow. Looks absolutely amazing. Well, we're not going to go through the gate. We don't need that. Dave's a professional. There we are. Right, so we need the comb. Give him a good clean. You can see at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, we've got the percentage there increasing, and it doesn't take long. It's really fast to give him his daily clean. So there we go, 100%. And his value will have increased because of that. He's now £708. He was only 120 or something when I bought him. Although that's not what we paid. He's 3 months old. Everything is looking good here. So we can leave him to it until January. But I still don't trust him with this gate. Got to keep that gate closed. Right, so do we need to do anything else in this month? It would appear not. Everything is looking very good indeed. We do have more products here to load up though, I guess. So maybe I'll just load those wooden products up. and I think I will try and squeeze them onto the same trailer. It would be a shame to have to do 2 journeys. Although, having said that, these do go a lot further. So maybe we should just do 2 journeys and, yeah, do that with the truck. And yes, thank you everybody. I'm fully aware that this thing needs to be serviced. Thing is, I haven't noticed any kind of performance drop. So I can't really see the point. With the tractors, yeah, definitely. And with the combine, because you lose yield if you don't service the combine. But this one, it seems just as powerful as ever. And by not servicing it, I'm saving £4,000. I know, not the way to really look at it. But with this machine, just only this machine, it kind of seems pointless. It must have reduced in power, but not enough to be a problem to me. So for the time being, until we have lots more money, I'm not going to service it. And I apologise now if that annoys you, but I'm not going to service it because we need the money. We are desperate for that money elsewhere. We have 18,947 litres of oats left. The horses do eat oats, so we can probably sell some, but not too much. We need to be quite careful with that, I would say. But the price is going to be at its best next month, as is everything. So let us go and rest again. You see, we've only got 1 extra pallet there. 2 now in total. Yes, we'll rest. And January is the last month we're going to get to in this episode. Don't want to pass too many months. But January is quite a big month anyway, for money making and stuff. 10:30, let's go for it. Back into the telehandler. Ah, what do we have here? The MacDon header. Ah, right. So, well, to be honest, I haven't really looked into the harvesters at all because we've never had the money to be able to even consider buying one. But if, well, hang on, I've gone past it. There it is. Yes. If I was to look at this in more detail, there's the CR11 Gold Edition. Ah, how will we ever afford that? It's 740,000. That's before you take into account the header. Yeah. So the MacDon header, is that solely for the windrower? It is, isn't it? For the swather. Windrower. They call it a windrower. I thought it was a swather. Okay, fair enough. A windrower is used with a suitable header to cut the crops. So we can do, yeah, we could do this with the grass and other crops. You can see here the different crops that we can do it with. We could do it with the canola. I could actually do it with the field which we have growing right now. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. But also there is this header as well. So I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure why you would use that header in a canola crop over this header. So I'll have to figure that out, although I'm sure many people will tell me. I totally understand it for a grass field. But for a canola crop or a soybean crop or a wheat crop, yeah, why? Why the difference? Okay, so we did get another pallet of planks. And what did we get over here? That's getting quite heavy on the truck. Yeah, quite icy roads too. Maybe we've got 6? That would make sense. 3 a day. We have got 6. So we'll get those loaded up as well.
Can't find a time where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while. The words just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected. It's so expected. I feel like I'm out of my mind, but I know I can't deny you. I am so alienated. Sitting on planet X. I'm becoming the person I've hated.
And there we go with the pallets. That is amazing. Absolutely incredible how much we've got there. So let's head off. We obviously will get some more pallets very soon, but they'll just have to wait until next time. This is just amazing. And a lot of what we've produced now might need to go back into making kimchi. So we'll probably have to change it from storing to distributing. But look at that. Look at those numbers on the right. 18,000 litres of chili peppers, 17,000 litres of garlic, and 16,000 litres of spring onion. I think the market buys all these. Well, it turns out we're going to have to go to the canning factory first, because some things are not accepted at the market. But once we've sold some products at the canning factory, we can then go to the market. So things like mushrooms have to go to the market. I think a lot of these products will be taken, though, at the canning factory, so we won't have much left on board by the time we do get into the town. Well, here we are. It has snowed. We do have snow on the ground. And this is very, very heavy. Wow. Right, so we're up to £101,000. Everything which is left will not sell here. So this needs to go to the market, which is not too far from here at all. But it is a one-way system, but luckily I'm on the right side to join that one-way system without messing up. I'm not too sure exactly what day this is being published, but I think it might be the same day that Starship is launching. SpaceX Starship Flight 6. Massive fan. Yeah, I'm a mega fan. So hopefully, hopefully they catch the booster again, and hopefully the ship re-enters and passes it with flying colours. If it didn't, please do comment down below. Or comment down below either way, if you're a fan. Are you a fan of SpaceX? Right, okay, so we're here. Let us get this put into the market. A bit more money for us, 13,408. Wonderful. And yeah, we will we'll now get the wood. We'll get the wooden products, but I need to be careful with the wooden products, because I need to make sure that the temple is actually paying us for every single product that we take, because I have delivered a lot of stuff there, and we do run the risk of it taking the product but not actually paying us because they don't need it necessarily. I'm literally just using the temple as a sell point rather than as a for the wood for construction, because it's got so much. They've got so much wood. I doubt they need it. After we've done the wood, we've got the oats, but I don't know. Maybe I won't sell the oats at all. I don't know. I can't decide. I really can't decide about those oats because the horses do need them, and the last thing we want to do is buy horse food. So I think I might actually keep hold of them. Any more products? Nope, seems to be everything. Okay, so it is quite a drive to the temple, but let's hope this pays off. Should do. I have saved the game, and I'm going to very, very slowly... Oh, careful. I'm going to very, very slowly drop everything. No, I'm going to very, very slowly sell everything. Yeah, not really got much choice about those that are falling off. Yeah, so it took those, and that seems to be about the right price. I will load. I think, no, something must have not given... It might have been the small planks? Hang on. Oh, okay. So despite me just saving, it automatically saved again immediately. So, yeah, I don't know. I get the feeling that something there didn't actually sell. It just disappeared. It might have been the standard planks. I think it probably was. But we did get money for other stuff, and we're now almost at £150,000, which is obviously very good. But we do not want to be just throwing stuff away. So I need to be extra vigilant with that. Also, that had it moved on. I think there has been some progress. It wants another 11,000 litres of cement bags. Goodness me. We'll go and get them, because I think this temple project is quite exciting. And, I don't know how many phases there are. Clearly, there's quite a few. Yes, I think, yes, all that money has only really gone to this first step. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe there might be 20 stages. And the overall price to do this might be like £500,000 or even £1 million worth of products if we were to buy them. So maybe we should just focus on saving money up for the cement factory, because we need the cement factory anyway for our own shed. And, well, I was going to check. I think the cement factory, if it's on the map, it will be the same price as one which you can place, but I will check if there is one. I don't know if there is one. I would have thought there is, but you never know. Yeah, I had a quick look around. I can't actually see one. So maybe there isn't. Yeah, I've never actually tried to drive all the way up here. There must be a dead end here, I'm guessing. Yeah, there's the edge of the map. That's a shame. I was going to go up here, but no. We can't go up there. Maybe they'll expand in the future. That would be amazing. Actually, yeah, Giants had never done that, have they? They've never actually created an expansion of an original map. Like exploring even further into a map which they've already released. That would be amazing. That would be so good, especially if they've done that already. Like you can see other areas. Maybe that's a missed opportunity. Anyway, Dave needs to be ridden again to boost Dave's value. I need to make sure that the water buffalo are okay. Not going to sell the oats. Yep, totally decided against that. Only because we have horses. If we didn't have horses, then I would do. But yeah, Dave, yeah, you need attention. Water buffalo, oh my goodness, they've eaten all that silage. Oh, crikey. Well, yeah, worst comes to worst. If the silage bales aren't ready, then they can still have them as grass. That's no problem at all. But I would have thought by now the silage bales will be ready. After everything I said about pampering them, I've gone and let them run out of food. Sorry, water buffalo, but do not worry. We also have hay. But no, they have fermented. We do have silage. Wonderful. So, into the Merlot. And there we have it. So everything is good. We just need to go and look after Dave again. Got to keep getting Dave productive. And Dave will be getting a few companions in the next episode. Yep, we'll be getting the most requested, most voted for names into here. And I think horses will be a huge moneymaker for us. I think it's going to be worthwhile. It'd be good if there is a mod like Horse Helper, so we don't have to keep riding every single horse. But yeah, if we just have to ride one, that'd be great. At the moment, of course, we have to ride every single one that we own, which at the moment is just Dave. And I'm sure Dave loves just being on his own. But we do have a stable here to hold 11 horses, so we do need to get another 10. It is quite important, otherwise we're not really making any money. And, you know, I can't really see myself getting rid of Dave, but I think Dave will have to go one day when he's worth a fortune. Yes, it'd be interesting to see how much Dave is worth when he is fully productive and trained. So, I don't know, where are we going, Dave? Dave's just driving himself. Yes, we're riding, of course. Dave is riding himself. Yeah, when I went in the water and it came up and said, do not drive in the water whilst being on a horse. Why not just say ride? It's just taking the same dialogue as the machinery. Oh, it's so nice though, just to get away from everything and get into the forest. I love forests. Really nice places. And who knows, we might stumble across a collectible. I very much doubt it, but there's always that chance. We can go everywhere machinery can't. Just having a brilliant ride through the woods. And we are going to come out here at the Water Buffalo. Wow, that was a good place, Dave. How do you know where to go? Oh, Dave, careful, careful. Yes, I don't want to go off there. Yeah, Water Buffalo. Here they are. I can't wait to be able to get them into a milking parlour when they're old enough so that we can produce not only buffalo milk but also mozzarella. We can make expensive mozzarella from the buffalo milk. And I think that's what we're going to do. I think we are going to save up for that enclosure. But we also need the land as well. Unless they put them on, well, here. We could build it on here. But do we really want to? Maybe we do. Actually, we'll have a look. That's Dave's riding done. We just need to give him a quick comb and then it's all good. For another month. He seems to teleport to a different place when you get off him. Stop making me do it on your rump. There we go. 100%. Close the gate. Check his price. Always fun to check his price. 869. Wonderful. And fitness is 77%. Puberty 18%. Horses can be sold for profit. Horses like hay, oats and sorghum. Additionally, they require water. Did I give him water? Wait. Is it all plumbed in? Because this isn't a place or pasture, so maybe it's all plumbed in. They need to be ridden daily to increase their value. Animals that are healthy and older than 22 months can reproduce. The number in brackets refer to effectiveness of the respective food. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know what we'll ever get that price to, but I would sort of think up to maybe £5,000. That's just a random guess, but that would sound logical to a fully trained horse. Okay, so moving on, let's just get into the cow section, the cow category. See, this one, this again is just a breeding barn. We can't actually milk them in here. I don't think. I might be wrong with that, actually. No, I'm not. It does say milk production is not possible. So, and even this one, milk production is not possible. Look at the size of it. Not possible. The first one where you can milk them is this one. And yeah, it would fit very, very nicely onto here. No problem at all. And we could probably customize their enclosure, the fence, to totally fill this field. So we might end up doing that, and then they can easily move into the open pasture as well. Failing that, we could put them into the field over there near the store, but that seems a bit too far away from the farm where all the food is. My idea was to put them over here, but I think being able to afford... We need 254 just for that, and being able to afford the field as well, that's 275. Also known as, that's crazy. But yeah, yes, I think they are. We need to get to 250-ish to get them onto here. We'll get them onto this field. Hopefully, we'll make a customizable fence so they can just take the entire area. It will increase the amount of animals that we can get onto here as well, and it should look good. It should look very good instead of just being a square, because that's just weird and looks artificial. So yeah, we can have this for outdoor, basically for the young ones, and then bring them into here for milking, and once they get quite old, we can sell them. So I think that could work really well. But I also want to get goats, and I also want to get, well, I did want to get cows, sheep, and pigs, but who knows? I don't know. We need the money and we need the land. But anyway, I think that's everything that we wanted to do in January. We have made some pretty serious money this episode, setting us up nicely as we go into the spring. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.